Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect moment to change, but maybe you've convinced yourself that you're just too far gone or that you've failed too many times. But transformation doesn't begin when you become worthy, it begins when the moment that you give your life completely to God. One surrendered heart can change an entire future. The question is, what is stopping you from surrendering today? Welcome back, beautiful people. I hope you guys have had a great week so far. If you are new here, my name is Jonathan. I like to help people trust God more and work on personal growth. If you wouldn't mind, leave a like on the video. It does really help out the algorithm. And if you really like the rest of this playlist or this video, consider subscribing. It is free, and you can always unsubscribe when you want. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to be adding to the transformation section playlist on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't, go check out my YouTube channel. And there's a whole archive of things there for you to learn on and to work on and see what things actually work for you. But yeah, today we're going to work on the transformation section of the video, and we're going to talk about how transforming even starts. So let's get right into it. Everyone wants a transformed life, but very few are willing to know or even begin to start where transformation is. And we spend years trying to figure out the habits, the emotions, our mistakes, but God isn't making you to become a better version of yourself to first start off. He's asking for your heart, so your commitment to it. The moment you surrender to Him is the moment your transformed truly begins. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. Alright, so the first bullet point for today is going to be transformation begins with surrender. Before God changes your actions, He's changing your heart. Real transformation isn't about trying harder. It's simply letting God take control. The greatest breakthrough in your life may begin with one simple prayer of, God, I am done doing it my way. I don't know about you, but I've been there a couple of times. I've been there more than I want to be there. But God does things in places where you just know you need to grow in, and very thankful for where I'm at and where I'm going, but it all starts somewhere. It didn't just start because I, woke up one day and said, I'm transformed. No, it literally started because I told God, I am done trying to do this, and I need you to give me a sign that you are real, and I want you to take over. And He sent someone, literally 10 seconds later. So I am telling you from experience that it is not easy. But if you ever actually get to meet me, I will be able to tell you my full story. And maybe one of these days I'll put it up online also. In Romans 12:2, it says, do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by renewing of your mind. Men don't change because they want to or because of someone else. They change because they're tired of what they went through. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of always being depressed, having anxiety, not wanting to be here, horrible thoughts, schizophrenia, seeing things like there was just so much that I was just like, I am sick and tired of this. I am so sick and tired of this, and I made a decision that would actually change my life. So from experience, I know it's not easy, but I'm telling you from experience, loving God is not easy because you have to trust without seeing and have faith without knowing that it's, or believing that it's not there. But faith is all about believing that it is there. So I'm telling you from experience, you have to start somewhere. The second bullet point for today is going to be God transform you from the inside out. We often focus on changing what people can see, like physically see, but God always starts with people of what they can't. As your heart changes, your thoughts change. And as your thoughts change, your choices change. And eventually, your entire life begins to reflect Christ. And that's such a beautiful way to see it because it starts from the inside out. My heart needed to truly say, I am done trying to do this on my own. I'm done trying to drink. I'm done trying to listen to podcasts. I'm done trying to go to, X, Y, and Z. There's a lot of things that us men don't want to admit, but when we finally admit it, we come closer to God, and that's what He wants. A son who obeys and listens and surrenders to Him. I see it in my kids, I see it in other ways, but just like it says right here, your fruits are going to show. Your fruits are always going to show in the areas that you need to be shown. And for Hispanic men in the Hispanic community, it's not easy. You get told, well, why aren't you like your cousin? And how come you haven't had kids yet? And why are you taking all these drugs when it's really just protein? Like, that's all this back and forth, back and forth. So I can tell you from experience that it starts somewhere, but you have to start within. In 2 Corinthians 5:17 it says, "Therefore anyone in Christ, if he is a new creation, the old has gone and the new is here." You cannot fill old wineskins with new wine. It is going to be too stretched out, it's going to be too worn out, and what you have to do is you really have to start from within. It's God is speaking in certain ways that He knows that you need to hear. And that's for us, it feels like it's the worst part because you're like, why are you, and why do you care so much? And how can you care for so much about someone who doesn't even care about themselves? That's the part that people compare too much. They compare God to men, and that's not how life is. I have been there, and I telling you from experience, it is not worth it. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. We're going to finish up here. Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect moment to change, but maybe you've convinced yourself that you're just too far gone, or that you've failed too many times. But transformation doesn't begin when you become worthy. It begins when the moment that you give your life completely to God. One surrendered heart can change an entire future. The question is, what is stopping you from surrendering today? God bless you guys. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.